hello there. Glad you could join me for a round. My name's John McCarthy. I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Today we are starting our round with the par 4. Now let's smash this ball into that fairway and get things on the go. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. There's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. That's safe. All right, this one's around 15 feet. And this is an uphill putt, moving right to left. And you're under par already here today. Let's keep it there, and let's see if we can get a few more birdies on the scorecard before the end of things here today. That'll do. Hitting into an elevated green here. We're going to need a little extra club, I think. Nice shot. That'll do. 12 feet left to the hole. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. The third hole on this one's a par 3. I think this one's found the dance floor. Quite the view from here, way out on the green. Good luck. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh, sliding by. This one's for par. Okay, checking in here. 2 under par for the day. And teeing this one up on the 4th. That swing was to die for. All right, this is about 240 from the pin. This one's your 3rd. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. Okay, stepping on to the 5th, and we got a par 3 ahead of us. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. "30 feet to the cup." This one's looking decent. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. And the person on top is leading by a stroke at the moment. And it's a par 4 here on the 6th. Nicely done driving that green. You got an eagle putt coming up. All right, let's go now. This is the eagle putt. You can do it. So good. And you're 6 strokes back from our leader after that hole. And now we're teeing her up on the 7th hole. This one's about 100 yards out. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Oh, chip was close. That chip was pretty close. Okay, this to save our par. Let's do this. As we look at the leaderboard, the current leader is leading by a stroke. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 8th hole. Good shot. Six-foot putt. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. Great work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6. All right, the 10th hole here is a par 5. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. Way to go out there, looking good. Okay, 8 feet. In there with an eagle. And you're 5 strokes off the lead after that hole. Hole number 11 coming up. Good job. Great work there. That's a great approach. Here we go. This drops and you get a bird. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, no. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. And you're 5 strokes off the pace after that one. And the 12th hole is a par 4. That's looking nice off the tee. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of. Oh, coming in for a landing on the green. Nailing another approach. Nice. Here we go. This is for birdie. Right by. And this is about 4 feet. And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment. Here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 3. Really nice swing. Oh, so close. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. Okay, now for the par 5, 14th. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up in the landing area. Oh, wonderfully struck. putting for eagle here on this one. Whew, good stuff. If you can pot this one, it'll be for eagle. You got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. Oh, it's too bad. Here comes a 3-footer. Oh, yeah. Second consecutive birdie. I like the way this is going. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. That was powerful. And this one's about 135 yards from the pin and 4 strokes off the lead. This is looking decent. Nicely done. Had the right club there. This one's about 7 feet away. Our leader has a 2-stroke advantage at the moment. We got a headwind to deal with on this hole. Tee shot's looking decent. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Okay, you might want to just send some positive thoughts into the universe before you take this putt on. Whew, way out there. This one's a doozy. Oh no, it's right by the hole. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. 3 strokes between you and the leader after that hole. And now on to 17. This one's a par 3. That was good stuff. 9 feet to go. And the current leader is ahead by 2 strokes at the moment. All right, over to 18 now. This one's a par 4. Ooh, just tattooed that drive. This approach is into an elevated green. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. And this for a final score of 56 on the day. Incredible if you can sink this. And you're finishing things off with a birdie putt. That's a good way to end things, I think. We're done here, and it's a 15 under par for you. Okay, that will do it for me. Thank you so much for playing, and we will Hello there and welcome to this society event. Par 4 is on the slate for this first hole today. Just pop this one out there into the short stuff and then we'll mosey on from there. Setting up around 130 yards. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Now this from 16 feet. Birdie, putt, and everything, wasn't it? And after that first hole, we are at even par. And teeing it up on the second hole. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. Nice approach. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, almost. And here we go with the par putt. And that'll drop. And you're at even par currently. Okay, we got a par 4 here on the third hole. Look at this, driving the green, and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. Here we go. This for your eagle. Starting this one out pretty good. Oh my goodness, killing me here. Just killing me. Great putt though. Almost got that to go. And let's see how things go here on the fourth. You made good contact. Nice approach. Good stuff. And now this from 4 feet. Nice putt. I like the way this is shaping up. That's your second in a row of birdies. And we are presented with a par 5 here on the fifth. Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power. Okay, this is looking to be about 225 from the pin. Okay, this one just made it into the first cut of rough. And this is your third shot. Okay, here's your birdie look. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. Ooh, can we get a bounce to the right, please? Safe approach, nice. Here's a 20-foot putt. This one's leaning just a touch to the left. Oh, nicely done. And after that, you're bringing things down to 4 under par. And teeing up now on the 7th. Whoops, that's not great. Way out there for this putt. Good luck. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, and the putt doesn't go. All right, here's the tap. And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. And the par 4 8th hole is next. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. Here we go, setting up with an elevated green ahead of us. We might need more club. we're on the green with that one. Well done. Here's a 17-foot putt. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Nice job. That's for birdie. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. Oh, and you got all of that one. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Well done. That's another green in regulation. Boom, dropping on in for your 7th birdie of the day. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Oh my goodness, this one's not gonna land, I don't think. All right, second shot on the 10th. Oh, yep. That's what we want to see. I like what you're doing. And nothing wrong with tapping in for birdie. Our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. Okay, we're heading over to the 11th hole now. We got a par 5. Okay, about 230 yards from here. This putt is daunting, to say the least. Hopefully he can this. He's breaking pretty hard to the left. Well, this has my attention. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. All right, give this one a little tap. Nice tap in for the par on this one. After that hole, 8 under par. Okay, over now to the 12th, and we got a par 3 ahead. Approach shot worked out just fine. This one's about 21 feet to the cup. Looking good so far. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. Okay, 13th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Ooh, that drive had some mustard on it. Okay, let's check our distance twice. Hopefully this one will stick. And you know what? You ended up on the green, so just don't listen to me. That's the moral of the story. 4 feet to go. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. Getting a look at the 14th hole now. Beauty of a swing there. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. And that'll do. Grab your putter. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. I think this putt's going to break to the right. Oh, right by. And the only thing left to do is sink this putt and get your par. And we have a 1-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay, next up is the par 5 15th. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. Look at you go. Next putt for eagle. Setting up here, looking for the eagle. This one's going a bit to the right. Oh my. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. And you're currently sitting at 11 under. Good luck here on the 16th. Safely on the green. All right, let's do this. 18 feet to go. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. And after that one, 7 strokes off the lead. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. Okay, 7 strokes off the lead after that hole. And now, the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. I'm having that. Come on, get. Oh my goodness, it goes down. Great work. That's a heck of a way to finish up here. Holing that one out. Fantastic shot. Wow, finishing off here. 15 under par. Okay, that will do it. Good stuff out there on the course. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. Hello there and welcome to the event. And this course begins with a par 5. Now let's spank that ball into the fairway and begin our round. Smart shot. Okay, we're setting up here well above the green. We might need a bit less club. Oh, man. Here you go. Just pop this in the hole and you'll pull down an eagle. This one seems to be tilting left to right. So far, so good. Now that was a golf shot. 2 under par for the day after that one. Well, the wind is definitely picking up here as we tee this one up. Nice swing onto that one. Good job. We're on the green from 23 feet. This one looks like it's breaking just a touch to the left. Oh, so close. All right, this one for par. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. Okay, this third hole is a par 4. A good one. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. That'll do nicely. 3 feet to go. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. And the 4th hole is a par 5. Let's go. Ouch. Okay, back in the fairway, good stuff. And this one's about 130 yards away. You're gonna like that, won't you? All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. This one's breaking left to right. Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. And that will go. And you currently sit at 3 under par. And let's see what we can do here on the 5th hole. Okay, we're on the green. All right, this one is about 22 feet out. Well, this one's on a line. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. Our leader is 3 strokes above the field right now. And we have a par 4 here on the 6th. Oh my goodness, you pounded that drive. Look at you go. Putting for eagle here now on this par 4. And this one from 25 feet. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard too. Well, this one's looking good so far. Continues to look good. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. That hole bring things down to 5 under for you. And the 7th hole, we have a par 5. That was an extreme amount of force. You might need a club or 2 extra from here. This is really deep. And from the rough, not sure you caught enough of the ball here. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. Oh no, not great. This one's just a 5-footer. Our current leader is ahead by 4 strokes as we check the board here. Okay, 8th hole coming up. Nice swing on that. Okay, 2nd shot here on the 8th hole. Well judged on that one. Okay, let's move on. And our leader currently is enjoying a 5-stroke lead on the rest of the pack. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. That'll work. Hitting into an elevated green, we might need more club. Nice stroke. We're on the green. 12 feet to go. I think this starts off pretty straight and then takes a bit of a left turn. And the person in first place has a 4-stroke lead at the moment. All right, here we go on the 10th hole, par 5. Have a good drive. Ooh, that one had some stank on it. Okay, about 225 to the pin from here. Oh, just missed that chip. Here we go. This putt for the bird. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. Okay, here we go with the 11th hole. It's a par 3. Decent approach there. This putt's around 13 feet out. Got a downhill putt here, breaking to the right. Well done out there. That's your 5th birdie on the day. 3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it. Yeah, we'll take that. Setting up here 145 yards away. Oh, man. We'll take those all day. This would be nice to get for birdie. That was a good putt, and it drops in for birdie number 6 on the day. And you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. You can tell just by the sound that that was hit with extreme force. And here's our second shot on the 13th. One will sneak into that second cut of rough. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. Oh, brutal. 5-foot putt coming up. And it looks like our leader is ahead by 3 strokes at the moment. Teeing off here on a short par 4. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. Look at this, driving that green, putting for eagle. I'm just proud of you. And here is the putt for eagle. This could be tough. This one breaks left, but then it also, after that, breaks to the right. Well, this one's starting out okay. That shows some resilience. Birdied this one after a bogey on the last. Well done. All right, we got a long par 5 in our future on this one. Oh, my goodness, you launched that ball. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Here we go, this next putt for the eagle. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. So far, so good. Still on line. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. And after that one, you're sitting 7 strokes back from our leader. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. There we go. Nice little approach shot. This is a 9-foot putt. And on to the next hole. Number 17 is a par 5. Good shot. Tell you what, that was some great golf I just saw on this hole. Next putt for eagle. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. And down it goes. Well done. And 14 under is your score. All right, hole number 18, ready to go. That should do nicely. And if you drop this, you'll have a final score of 57 on the day. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Ooh. And this putt from 4 feet. And today you get to finish your round off dropping the putt for par. And as this event comes to an end for you, it's a tied for 5th place kind of day for you. We will have to wait and see how everybody else finishes their round out. But right now, tied for 5th. Good job. And that's going to... And it's a big hello to you from me, John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. And we are competing for glory today in this ranked tour event. Okay, let's have a good one. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. All right, come on now. This one needs to go for the eagle. Let's do it. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Look at you go. And you're 2 under par for the round. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Would you look at the distance on this? Beautiful swing. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Okay, 4 feet to go. Brought things down to 3 under after that one. We got a third hole par 4 coming up here. Let's do it. There we go. Nice contact on that one. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. We're in the green side rough currently. Let's careful with that chip. And that'll work for your birdie. Chipping it on in there. Well done. And after that hole, you're going down to 4 under par. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Oh yeah, that's a sweet spot there. That's yeah, you launched it. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Oh my goodness, that almost went down. And here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. Okay, let's head to the next. That one will bring it down to 5 under. Okay, par 3 for the 5th hole. Good job. Hole's about 10 feet out. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the left. And you're showing us how it's done. 4th birdie of the day so far. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. I don't know, this one could go either way. Okay, we're setting up in the rough, and it's inside of the rough, down deep. Now, I think you might be coming up a bit short from the rough here. And this one's about 125 yards out. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. Current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment. And the par 4 7th hole. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. Great swing on that one. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Way to go out there, champ. This putt's about 5 feet. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. And as we tee off on this one, it's a short par 4. Could be fun. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Yeah, let it go. Let this one go. I know it's far away, but these are the ones you just want to get close. Oh yeah, starting this one way out to the right. And this one's for bird. Nice putt. That's for birdie number 7 on the day. And your score is currently 9 under par. And a heads up, we got a headwind to deal with. That was well played. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got. This putt is from around 20 feet. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Looks like you got a line on this. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. And our leader is ahead by 4 strokes at the moment. And here we go. Lovely little par 3 to start the back 9. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. 16 feet to the cup. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. All right, let's take a look at the scorecard after that one. Current leader ahead by 5 strokes. Okay, par 4 here on the 11th. That ball was launched. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. That's safe. Good luck on this one. We've got 16 feet. I think this one's going left to right. That'll go down for the bird. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. Just a pure swing. And yet another green in regulation for you. And here you go. This for the birdie. Our current leader has a 3-stroke lead at the moment. And now we tee this one up on the 13th hole. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. And it looks like you're putting for eagle from here. That's not bad at all. Here's a putt to go down to 14 under par. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. All right, let's get to the next. All right, 14th hole. Nice little par 3. Let's see what you can do. Nicely done, well judged. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. And you are clocking in at 8 strokes behind our leader. Careful out there, the wind's blowing right to left. I think we're heading to the fairway with this one. Second shot here on the 15th. There's a bit of an upslope around the pin. We want to be careful of that. Well, that'll do for now. This one's clocking in at around 24 feet. Looks like this putt goes downhill to the right. All right, let's go. This one's for par. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. And after that one, 8 strokes off the lead. All right, let's get it going. 16th hole, par 4. You know what to do. Well done. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. And 7 strokes off the lead after that hole. Okay, par 5, 17th hole is next. Ooh, screaming off the club face. And this is around the 245-yard mark. Let's just find golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. All right, this is your eagle putt. This putt's going to go downhill, going to break right to left. Just 4 feet left on this one. You might be on your way to quite a little streak here. 2 birdies in a row. And let's start to wind things down here as we tee this up on the 18th. Nicely done. Time for our second shot here on number 18. This one's a 4-foot putt. Okay, you drop the putt and we're done here. And at the end of this one, look at this, 17 under par. And with that, I must leave you. I had fun out there with you today. Thanks for a great round.